doing this because I tell people this a lot, but I create the show on my own. I spend a lot of time at Starbucks, spend a lot of time holed up in the library and in my apartment. And so it's a lot of just me geeking out about history and then writing. And so when we do these, I get to interact with you guys. You guys also like local history, and it's nice to see that some of the things that I'm doing get listened to, get read. And I particularly love Brunswick Town. I've been out here several times. I'm going to kind of hand it over to Jim McKee because not only is he dressed for the occasion, he knows far more than I do, even though I did learn a lot from listening to him for the show. So thank you again for coming. I really appreciate it. And take it away, Mr. Man.
Thank you. My name's Jim McKee. I am the, for my sins, they promoted me. I'm the site manager here. I thoroughly liked it better when I was just a lowly interpreter. Made life a whole lot easier and a lot less headaches. But I've been out here 11 years, but I've been dealing with the site since 1992. And it's in my DNA. The site and I are one for the most part. Like Hunter said, a lot of hours at Starbucks, a lot of hours at home, a lot of hours nosing a book. I know everyone likes to Google books and stuff like that, e-books. Nah, there's nothing like holding a book, smelling a book, and especially those original ones from the 1700s, 1800s. I mean, there's just nothing like it. Yeah, you sneeze with the mold and all that stuff. Who cares? Yeah, a lot of hours go into this job and going into researching so that myself and the other interpreters can get the information out to y'all. How many of y'all heard the podcast?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, for those of you who heard it, this is going to be a repeat, but when I got here, we knew maybe 100% of 15% of what happened. Now, if you'd asked me on May 13th of this year how much we knew, I'd say, oh, we know 100% of 25% of what happened. If you'd asked me the same thing June 1st, I'd be like, no, maybe 20%. There's not a lot of written material, and we're not going to stand here long. We're going to get moving because and yes, this is hot. So if y'all are hot, imagine me. There's just a dearth of records. They're just not there for whatever reason. You find stuff for Wilmington, you find stuff Edenton, Halifax, all these other places. There's nothing for Brunswick, or very little. And we literally, every day is an adventure because almost every day we find a little tidbit. And when I say a little tidbit, it might be a sentence, but it gives us something new. So the bulk of where we find our information is right there in the ground. It's underneath us.